All right, breaking within the past hour, the Budapest meeting between President Trump and with Putin and President Trump has been put on hold after Rubio speaks with Lavrov. But we also have a little bit of an update. Volodymyr Zelensky, who met with President Trump, is now getting Patriot air defense missiles, a little bit of a boost there. So where do things stand when it comes to the momentum here? I'm pleased to bring in Robert Wilkie, who is the chair at the Center of the National Security of America First Policy Institute and the former Undersecretary of Defense, former Secretary of Veterans Affairs. Great to have you, Secretary Wilkie. This was supposed to be on track in Budapest, but now it is on hold after the Rubio-Lavrov call. I mean, it may still be scheduled. Obviously, this has been one of the hardest conflicts, if not the hardest conflict for President Trump to solve. Your reaction to the Budapest meeting being put at least on hold for now.
Right. Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, Putin's negotiating position is I'll keep what I have and then I'll take what you have. And this is the same guy who has rebuffed 3 previous ceasefire offers from the president, while Zelensky has accepted those. What he has also rejected is the Trump starting position that we negotiate from what we call the line of contact, where the forces stand now. And remember that the Russians' vaunted summer offensive yielded land about the size of the District of Columbia, between 80 and 100 square miles, at the loss of hundreds of thousands of troops. So Putin again is playing this game. He's playing with the wrong people, and as you just reported, now the Patriot systems are flowing, not just from the U.S., but from Israel, from the Danes, from the Dutch. So Zelensky's getting strong.
So let me ask you, it did seem that, when this call happened with President Trump and Putin last week, and there was talk that there'd be Budapest and there'd also be, Marco Rubio was set to meet Lavrov this week, Secretary Wilkie, as you know. That's off as well. But even the Senate said, well, we might hold off on some sanctions for oil because they wanted to give this a chance. They were hoping that Putin was not, stalling and playing a game with President Trump, as you said, who is not going to have any of it.
Right.
So now I think the sanctions are back on the table, perhaps. I mean, that's the lever here, and India is a part of it. So is Europe. Your final thoughts?
Yeah, they should be. They should be. The United States and Europe should finally say enough is enough. And, I think Zelensky, if he gets those Tomahawks, will launch on Russian energy infrastructure to remind the Russian people what the Russian winter is like. Because, Putin has been hitting civilian targets. He just hit a farmer's market this weekend, and he's been hitting Ukraine's electric grid. So that's where we are headed as we move into the horrible effects of the traditional Russian winter.
Yeah, well, again, those Tomahawks are a no-go for now. Let's see if this can get back on track. Obviously, tremendous success in the Middle East. J.D. Vance in Israel today with his comments. That does seem to be at least a bright spot in the administration as well, talking about that. Secretary Robert Wilkie, always a pleasure to have you, sir. I hope to see you back here soon.
Good to see you, Bianca.